We are top of the league. This is Beyond Blue Brazil. Welcome in. No need to hang about. We're top of the table. We actually lead Celtic by 5 points at the top of the table right now, and that is because we've been in scintillating form. After the 2-1 victory over Dundee in the quarter-final, we actually took on Inverness Caley Thistle in the league. We beat them 3-0. I think Inverness Caley Thistle probably going to struggle this season. They didn't look like I had much about them. We surprisingly beat Nice 2-1. Now, we decided to play that one off the videos because the Champions League and the Europa Cup, not even Champions League, the Europa Cup and that, we're not really sure how we're going to do. Last year's Champions League wasn't a very good run by us. It was away from home. I thought we'd wanted to get some, we've gone down to 2 episodes a week. I don't want this season to last, 10 more episodes that it normally does, or, 5 weeks beyond it needs to. So, because it's just 2 episodes a week, we're looking to do decent chunks in between each of these sort of big-ish games. So we took that one on offline, and we actually won 2-1. We were down to 10 men. It was quite backs up against the wall after we did have the lead, but happy to get out of there with the 3 points. That makes it look a little bit better for us going forward in that competition, because we did draw with Almeria, which wasn't great. We then beat St Johnstone 4-0. Jack McLean with 2 and Gordon Johnson with 2. I'm really struggling to get Stuart McCord, etc. some game time. He did actually start against Inverness Caley Thistle. It's that balance. Gordon Johnson is my preferred striker. Stuart McCord, I need to get game time to, and Johan Berger, even Oliveira. We've ended up with 5 strikers, but Velasco and Gordon Johnson are clearly the cream of the crop for us. And because Gordon Johnson delivers, I don't see the point in starting anyone else right now. So difficulty selection-wise is good. Like, let's not get away from that. That's a great problem to have, and I'd much rather have it than not. So we go into today's game against Rangers, and they are down in 5th. They stalled. They were right up there at the start of the season. If we have a quick look at their schedule, this is a good time to be playing them. They did just get a win against St Mirren, but they lost 3-0 to Milan in the Champions League. Not the worst result in the Champions League, right? We had a terrible result last year. They drew with Hearts. They are through the semi-final of the Premier Sports Cup. They lost to Dundee in the Premiership. They actually lost to Celtic. They drew Aberdeen. They did beat Anderlecht. So it's a wee bit of a rough patch of form, and they play us now, and then a couple of days later they play Arsenal in the Champions League. So here's hoping they rotate here and we can maybe catch them. We will catch them on a bad day, even though they're in poor form. We are playing at home, so we are going to try our best to take control of this game, because beating Rangers is a must when they've had that sort of run of form. They're 5th, we're top of the table. Time to put some serious points between us, because Rangers are the team that realistically we need to finish above just to get second this year. We actually are favoured against Rangers here at home, probably due to their form. We did actually pick up a couple injuries, and I'll just cover them now. Unfortunately, new signing Paul Veal, or Wheel, not sure how you pronounce that in German, he sadly had his leg broken, and he's out 5 to 7 months. An absolute kick in the nuts. He hadn't had a huge amount of participation in the first team. He had made the odd appearance. He'd played very well. He is a big miss. We're also going to be out Waldson for a while. He actually picked up a hernia. He's been getting more games this season. He started 4 so far, played very well. Also appeared in the Premier Sports Cup. I fancy him coming back and being involved in the first team again. I just think his speed from midfield can really help in certain games. The lineup to take on Rangers as follows: Keenan Bates in goal, Pedrinho left wing back, Torres is going to come into the right wing back role, more of a defensive wing back, but that's where he's going to start. Big Al and Manchester. Big Al's just back from injury. He can only last about 75 minutes. He is wanted by Norwich, and that concerns me because he is one of our very best players. McLean and Quealy in defensive midfield. Scott and Ham, that's right, Ham, in attacking midfield. Ham is moved to centre midfield attack. I've played him there 1 game so far, and he was really good. So wondering if maybe he transitions from being that DLP defend, maybe up into the attacking midfield roles. So we're going to play him here. Johnson and Velasco up top. Strong bench. Pedrinho's on the bench. He's just sort of coming back from injury as well, so he might make an appearance in this game. Eric Shutt, Kamara, August Algreen, Oliveira, Pedrinho, Dane Murray, Stuart McCord. We actually could do with a full-back on that bench now. Actually, I think I'll take Dick Lice. We're also missing Paul Byrne as another very noticeable absence, actually. I'm going to take Oliveira off. So Stuart McCord would be the man of choice. So Paul Byrne's out, and he's out 2 to 3 weeks. He got a lower back fracture, which is not good. I think that, we'll stick with that line. We've gone positive rather than attacking. Everything else is sort of the same. Going to try and attack them this game. Going to try and get goals early. Very concerned about Big Al being wanted by Norwich. 2032. How much am I paying him? He's only 19.4k. Has he currently got a release clause would be the question. 12.5. So yeah, driving up might not be a bad idea. I think we'll deal with that after this game. So let's see how we get on. Make a difference. Make a difference. Make a bloody difference. That's the war cry. Right. Rangers should be... I wouldn't say they're here for the picking or the taking, but they've started poorly. We're top of the table. We've even got 5 points on Celtic. We've been very good. Including getting points off Celtic. So I just wonder what Rangers shows up here. Looks like they're maybe a bit on the front foot right now. Early doors, not much happening in the first 5 minutes. Kent with the cross in the corner. Good power and header away. Johnson, that is your ball. He gets it. Can you hold this up? Lays it off to Scott. Interesting ball forward. It's actually knocked on by the Rangers player. They've played it in behind Kent. Just do not give them anything easy. That's as easy as you're going to give away a goal. Why? Why is it always the same? We see absolutely nothing. Ball forward, out wide. He just puts on the brakes, pulls it across, and they sweep it into the top corner. Man, not great from us. We need to show something else. I'm gonna go attacking. I'm gonna demand more. We're at home here. This is ridiculous. Very unhappy with how we've played that first half. I'm going to tell him that. I mean, Gordon Johnson playing 6.3. He's had the ball once that we've seen. That's the issue. Velasco whips that. Goes goalkeeper side. Almost gets it past Woodman. He always takes... Obviously, he's left-footed, but he's always happy nowadays, for some reason, to take on the goalie. Man Cisador nods it over. Bright start to the second half, though. I'm going to take Ham off and go take on Pedrinho. Pedrinho left back is not having a good game either. Don't really have anyone to take off for him. 20 minutes remaining. Johnson's going to have to come off for Stuart McCord. Right. We need to do something. You get in their face, huh? We're going to press them. We're going to counter-press them as well. Pedrinho playing so poorly. Lane also having a rubbish game. Surely we're going to offer up something here. Velasco, free kick right at the end. Pops it forward. There's nobody there. Gedson heads it back out. Velasco's going to pick this up. We cannot afford to lose the ball here. We've got to make this one count. Pedrinho, he's going to take a shot. Keeper fumbles it. McCord, what a great goal. No way. How's that offside? No way. Oh, Pedrinho from distance. Keeper completely fumbles it. And that is going to be the last we see in this game, isn't it? No matter what we do. Wow. That was a perfect opportunity to put our heel to Rangers' neck and just crush the life out of their season. And we didn't manage to do it. And they scored such a tepid goal. Just the usual long ball forward, one guy out wide, one-on-one. It's not even he doesn't even have to make a good cross. He just rolls it across the box. And we're caught out. Very disappointing. Not good enough. We should have won that game. I don't care if you about look at the stats and that. We were at home. They've been poor. We've been in great form. And of course, Celtic deliver the 1-0 victory over Aberdeen. to put them with 2 points of us. I know it's early doors. It wasn't like that was going to win us the league by any means, but we have to be beating these big teams. It's no good if we take points off Celtic and then Rangers come along to our ground and we just lie down. And that was really poor. We just didn't get in that game at all. And the disappointing thing is we actually go play Leicester now, which could be a really tough fixture, and potentially we're looking at having a bit of an issue if we don't pick up some sort of result here. Our morale's probably going to plummet. Look at this run of games coming up. We've got Dundee United, Hibernian and Motherwell. Well, Leicester, Dundee United, Hibernian and Motherwell all in the space of, was it 10 days? 11 days? That's ridiculous. Offered Big Al a new contract, see how that goes. A new 5-year deal with 15.75 release clause. Pretty good. Hopefully we'll be able to fight off any interest in him, but it's higher than what's currently in his release clause is the important thing. Leicester favourite for this. We're going to take a trip down south. You know, this many seasons in any save, the teams to really worry about are English teams. Leicester have probably got mountains of cash compared to us. And we're not doing too bad. For a Scottish team, I would say we're doing very well financially. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think what we'll have to do here, we'll have to go into this game a little cautious. I don't want to mess with the system overall, so we'll just put it for this next game. Make some changes. Lineup for the Leicester game in Europa League. Bates in goal, Bola left wing back, Linus right wing back. Our wing backs are our weakest positions right now. Injuries have hurt us there. Suspension to Pedrinho because he got sent off in the last game against Nice. Torres and Mansador will play centre back. Gonna pull Big Al out of there because he needs a bit of a rest. Ham and Queeley, defensive midfielders. Scott and Allgreen as attacking midfielders. Johnson, Velasco continue up top. I was thinking about putting Stuart McCord in. I'm just not sure. No, I'm gonna put Stuart McCord in instead of Johnson. Johnson had a very poor game. He wasn't involved in the last game, so pretty much. So we'll put Stuart McCord in and see what we can get from him. But yeah, the lineup doesn't look super strong, but we're kind of forced that way because of the wing backs. The wing backs really make me concerned about that back line, to be honest. The rest, I think, will do an okay job. If we got a draw here, we'd be very happy. So we take on Leicester. Is what is. I think if they play wide, we're in trouble. Told them to put on a show. I don't know why I've done that. Make a bloody difference. Let's go. This is televised. Oh, their form is rank. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's going for a real tough period as the Leicester manager. Oh, that makes me feel like I'm going to change something straight away. We're going to go balanced. We're not going to go cautious. We're going to go balanced. Interest. They've got a proper sweeper keeper there. Bjorken. Great name, that. Just didn't let Bjorken be the guy pulling the strings in this game, please. They're in. Angelo. It's unbelievable. It's so easy. Oh, come on. I know there are levels to this, and I'm sure that the majority of their players are on like 60, 70k a week, but they just cut through us there. A couple of defenders even appealing for an offside. I don't think so. Let's see. Bola, McCord. Back to Bola. McCord on the run now. Back to Ham. Ham plays it forward. It just feels like a small little bit of play until we give up the ball, and I feel like they could easily run through and grab a second. I just feel this is poised to be a horrible match for us. We have not done well in Europe so far at all. What was that? Like, what? Why is he punting the ball straight up the middle of the park? I don't remember training that. I don't remember ever asking my centre-backs to do that, ever. He's not a ball-playing defender. They skim the top of the net. We're going to go cautious. We'll leave the high time. We're going to work the ball in the box off. Basically, if we get into their third of the pitch, take a pop. Careful at the back now. Right, moves it really well out to Bola. Inside to Ham. Need a forward pass here, lads. Torres goes back to the keeper. Keeper kicks it long. McCord is not even going to challenge for that. I wouldn't expect him to. And he's an advanced forward, right? He moves in the channels. If the ball lands and hits the grass, he's going to chase it. But if it's in the air, he's not going to do anything. Wow, we almost get this one clear. Come on, lads. I'm going to encourage them. We got to try and hang in here right now. I think if there's anything we can do. Velasco whips the corner in. It's headed away quite easily. Scott has to get there. Look at the pace of him. It was as if our player didn't know he was there. He was coming because he was moving so slow. That's a great ball. Velasco. McCord. He's got to hit that harder. It was almost as if he opened his foot up and just sort of placed it into the keeper's arms. That was not good. Now, we do expect Leicester to be the best team in this division. My God, please be offside. What was that? What was that? I didn't even sense that one coming. They just passed it. He hit it first time and it just flew through my goalie. Vieira plays it in Angelo. I mean, that's not a dangerous position. Our keeper should have that. He just completely whiffs. That was terrible. I'm moving both wing backs to defend because they're playing so poorly as it is. Justin lifts it across. Good header away. Only as far as Madison. Adams. Justin now. Just don't let him just keep crossing it. That's a goal. Be it in the air or along the ground, if you get the ball across the box, it is 9 times out of 10 it is a goal. Not really sure what I'm meant to do there. Obviously, we shouldn't be showing them out wide, I guess, because they're getting so much space now out wide. Try that, see if it makes any difference. I feel like we'll just open up in the middle, to be honest, but we are playing so bad. Our centre-backs aren't even the ones playing bad. It is our full-backs are getting rinsed. Our goalkeeper has been at fault for at least one goal. Realistically, just one goal. I'm going to say was going as worst football I've ever seen. Our midfield are just not involved. Tell them they've got to do better. This is a problem. When you start a midfield and you sign them both from Everton, you're going to have these sort of days. August Allgreen and Alex Scott just completely missing. Oh, nice ball. Velasco. There's a lot to do still. Pulls it back to Allgreen, and there is the Everton man on cue. Linus into Velasco. Wheelie. Allgreen. Finds Scott. Velasco's in now. He's hit the bar. He didn't have to chip it. He did not have to chip it. If he just passed it past the keeper, we'd be 3-1 down. As if that would be a good thing. Ham's coming off. We'll take on Jack McLean. Scott is going to come off. And we'll take on... Oh my God. I hate it. I really do. I'm going to take on Dane Murray. Just for an extra body more than anything. I'll take Velasco off so that we can save him for the next game. This has been shocking. We're playing cautious as well, and we've just been torn apart. Defensive? I have to go defensive because we just... Maybe their striker's just too quick for our back line. I should have dropped that back line, but it just feels like whenever you drop a back line, it doesn't do any favours. Our full-backs have been absolutely... Our wing-backs have been absolutely rinsed here. Oliveira, when an interception, loses the ball straight away. Linus now out on the right-hand side. Pulls it back to Manchester. Let's just get a goal. Let's give us something. Oliveira, nice take. Puts it into McCord. It's a lovely finish, bottom corner. Is that onside? I think it's going to be offside. I think he's ahead of the ball. McCord's picked it up, though. You have to wrestle it from him. I think it's going to be given. No choice from the ref as McCord picks the ball up and runs it back to centre circle. I mean, at least we got a goal. We will actually drop that line. Because why not? We'll drop that line as well. Might as well. No point in pressing. We are not winning this game. If we score an R2 in the next 8 minutes, we'll get our tails up and we'll go for it. But it's actually a really nice take by Oliveira, and he plays it in beautifully. McCord with a strong, powerful finish in the far corner. Harrison. It's headed away. Wind chasing it down. Yorkin. Out to Harrison. Just didn't let them cross it in again. Torres with a header. Bola picks up. Fires it forward. Finds McCord. McCord finds Murray. Wheelie. All green. We're getting something going here. Pops it forward for McCord. Oh, that's a very good finish. That's a very good finish indeed. I'll hold on here. What did I say we had? 8 minutes. If we score 2 in 8 minutes, we'll go for it. It's a lovely counter. All green. Just shakes off his being painted with Everton brush. And McCord finishes beautifully past the keeper. McCord's got a bit of a finish on him. Trying to think of what else I can do here. I've made all my subs. Hit early crosses. Be more expressive. Time ticking down. I mean, at least we grabbed 2 goals in the end, but wasn't good performance. Like I said, I didn't like what I saw from the team. We've got to start holding our team to a higher standard. So we need to beat Nice and we need to beat Almeria. So we can grab that second spot. We're currently sitting there in second, so that's good. But yeah, breathing life into Leicester's season is not what I wanted to do there. Not at all. So I think we will return for the Aberdeen. Well, I guess we need to return for the Nice game. I think what we'll do, we'll return for the Celtic and the Nice game. Oh, it's a double Celtic header. Yeah, we'll return for the first Celtic game in the Premier Sports Cup semi-final, and then the Nice Euro Cup group game. So get a decent amount of games played. Hopefully we can continue. We can get our form back on track in the league and enter this sort of late November sequence of games where our tails up. Yeah, and then we'll probably after that we'll return for the Celtic League game because that'll be important as well, and then the Almeria Euro Cup game. That's my plans anyway. If you're enjoying the series, hit that subscribe button. Like and comment videos really does help, so comment away, like if you've enjoyed what you've seen. Even though the form wasn't good today, I mean, McCord scored a decent goal, so he deserves a like for that. We'll be back next time for Celtic in the semi-final, and then Nice in the Europa League to see if we can keep our hopes of qualification alive. See you when we once again go beyond Blue Brazil.